Hey guys, and welcome back to the final episode of the first season with our Chelsea career on Football Manager Mobile 2020. So, with the season coming to an end, inevitably, um, it will be some hard games that we're going to have to play. We've got Arsenal and Tottenham. These are top four opponents right here we have, and it is going to be a very interesting ride. So in the space of our last video, what has progressed is Tottenham and Man City have played their game in hand and they're back up to speed. So Tottenham won their game, meaning they're just 1 point behind us. Man City got a draw, which means they've just advanced by 1 point. But if we lose our next game and they win, then that means they will overcome us because they will have a higher goal difference. And versus Arsenal, who are 6th, not a very potentially good season for a team like them. They're a top 4 team easily, but they're not doing that well. If you can look at their record, they've actually got 10 losses, 16 wins and 8 draws. We've got 22 wins, 6 draws and 6 losses. The only team with less losses than us is Manchester City, of course. You would expect that. They're a top team. However, one thing we are struggling on is goals. I mean, if you look at us, we're literally in the first spot, but we've scored the least goals out of basically the top 7 teams currently on your screen, but we've conceded the least amount of goals in the whole Premier League table. So I guess that's something to be proud of, to kind of make up for those lack of goals scored. But let's continue with this. We got Arsenal next game. I think I might keep the same because we played really well last time out. I'm not seeing to change anyone. Abraham, I still don't know if I can trust him to play in this big game. We got Kovacic coming back for Loftus-Cheek. I think Mount will retain his place in the starting lineup because we want him to gain some momentum, and he played really well last time out. He gave us the lead with a penalty. But I think I'm going to keep it as it is, guys. And let's head... Oh, wait, let me just see something quickly. Shape. Alright, so we're going to be controlling. Can we control Arsenal? They got some really good players. Aubameyang. Oh, they got a lot of injuries though. Nicolas Pepe and Aubameyang are injured. That's arguably 2 of their best players. But I'm pretty sure they can still find a way to make up for it. Of course, they have Lacazette, very good striker. They're playing basically an identical formation to us, so it's going to be literally a head-to-head game in terms of formation. Let's see if we can get something out of it. It won't be an easy one, purely because of the rivalry between the two teams and because we're at the Emirates. So, if anything, Arsenal do have a little boost here. Rudiger covered very well. He played really well in his last game, got his first goal of the season as well, which confirmed that win against Southampton, I think it was. Jorginho to Rudiger. Jorginho again finds Willian as well, and really bad shot from Willian. Maybe showing his age. With these kind of chances, maybe this is something he would have put to bed a few years ago. Kante, good pressure from the Frenchman. Is Lacazette, and it is going to be a corner. Good defending from Tomori, I think that was. But a very crucial stop. I think Kepa might have been on the ball, but you never know, he could have snuck in somehow. A good save from Arrizabalaga again. And it's going to be our goal kick, I think. Kante gets it really well. Oh no, Lacazette gets on the counter, and it's a good clearance. Willian on the right side, really fast. Is he going to get away from his marker? No, he's not. He concedes a throw-in, sorry. Here's the throw-in from Azpilicueta to Martinez. Pulisic, and how does he not put that away? Another missed chance from the American. Didn't really see this coming based on his previous goal-scoring form for the club. He's been scoring quite a few goals this season, and to see him miss that, can't help but feel a bit disappointed, considering it's been going for a few games now, so not sure what's up, but we'll continue to monitor him. Here's Guendouzi with a yellow card. "46 minutes in, just about 40 more seconds. Oh, never mind. Half time. So it's clear to say Arsenal have played a better game, but we have contained them somewhat. We have controlled the game in terms of, I mean, To be honest, we haven't really controlled the game, because controlling the game means having most of the possession in shots, which we haven't done. So you could say we haven't really been implementing our tactics as we should have been, but what matters is the scoreline is level at the moment and there's time to improve. Here's Willian, perhaps our best corner taker. He's going to take it once again. And Martinez does well to turn the ball over from a very good header from Martinez, who looks to score yet another goal. Here's Willian again, and Jorginho again, another corner. Good defensive setup from Arsenal. I think they must have studied us and know that Willian can whip these balls in nicely. So they have probably upped their man marking system. Here's Emerson, gets the ball straight away. I don't think a draw would really help us here, but it might have to do for now, because it's really tough to get a win at the Emirates, but I'm pretty sure we can pull off a clutch win as we have in the past. But let's just see how the rest of this game goes. Here's Lacazette to David Luiz. We need to be careful here. David Luiz, Emerson, so we're back on the counter now. Emerson, is he going to find Pulisic? Mount, Martinez, Pulisic, dispossessed. Oh my days, not good, not good. Pulisic is going to have to come off. He's had a bit of a shameful game, if we're being honest here. Mount, let's put Kovacic on for Mount. And perhaps let's bring in Abraham on. Let's entrust him a bit in these final 10 minutes. You never know. He could get us a goal. Seven minutes to go, guys, plus added time. Can we pull off? If we somehow pull off a win here, yeah, Kovacic commits a foul, and this will probably be the last move of the game. Yeah, full time, guys, 0-0. Should we have gotten a win there? I don't know. It is a tough place to come. Of course, my answer should be yes, we should have gotten a win, because that's the mentality we need to have. But realistically, looking at it, yeah, I'm not sure. We had a better team rating. Possession was evenly spaced out. We've suffered in terms of shots on target, but yeah, we're just gonna have to move on from this and move on from it very quickly. Let's see how Tottenham do in the next game. They could dethrone us, guys, and yeah, so Tottenham could dethrone us if they get a win in the next game. So let's see what happens. Yes, Tottenham dethrone us, they get a win, so they're back on top by 1 point. And now that means the title race could be sorted out, because we've got Tottenham coming up again away after this Newcastle game. So that is potentially a title winning game between two top teams. Team of the week's out, no one from Chelsea. And now we've got to prepare for this Newcastle game. Thinking of who do I put on? Again, players are a bit inconsistent. I mean, Mount, I put him... Wait, hold on. Pochettino gets... Okay, Pochettino gets the Manager of the Month award. Guardiola comes second, and we come third, of course. Tom Davies. Who's this? Tom Davies. Okay, Tom Davies. He gets the Young Player of the Month award. Douglas Luiz is second. Pulisic, our player, comes third. Sean Henderson, who is this? Is the goalkeeper? Yeah. Sean Henderson gets the Premier League Division Player of the Month for April. That's quite interesting, a goalkeeper getting it. You don't see that very often. Alright, guys. So let's revert back to our original lineup. So Kovacic is going to come in for Mount. Perhaps we're going to put on... Martins for Pulisic. Yeah. Alright, guys. Can we do it? Let's put on Abraham on... Or do I? I don't know. I don't know. Let's put Martinez as a complete forward. That might best suit his role rather than a poacher. Alright, guys. So Kickoff is soon approaching. These are the lineups for the team. Let's get straight into it, guys. At Stamford Bridge in front of our fans, they're possibly devastated that we've lost that first spot to Tottenham, but there is still time to fix or find a solution for it. Very soon in the next game against Tottenham, we've got to beat them. If we lose that game, I don't know, there's a lot of possibilities. If we get a win here and Tottenham do lose or get a draw, then even if we get a draw in our next game, that might be alright. We still might be able to win, but then it just also depends on what Man City do as well. There's just so many things to factor in. So I think we should just take it one step at a time and just play on this match and see how it pans out. It's Kovacic. And it's a goal for Newcastle, guys. A very, very poor start from Chelsea. Not the first time we've started off on the back foot, and not the first time we've been punished for it. Now we've got to put all our focus on getting this equaliser very, very quickly. It's Willian. Again, Willian. And he gets a goal, Willian. That is exactly the type of reply we needed. And Willian can still shoot. That's clear to see. Bottom corner. There were so many bodies in the box, it could have hit anyone, but it does find the bottom corner, and it is a fair play shot and a fair goal. And that's just what we needed. We literally find a reply 4 minutes later, and now we're back on track to go for this win now. Right, guys, half-time. Not the best way to end this half, because it's not been a very good one. I mean, we've allowed them to score very early on. We do have a bit more possession, but they have the only clear-cut chance of the game. They've got better team rating than us as well by a bit. So we've got to really step it up this second half. Otherwise, we're really in danger of really letting this title challenge slip. What a good ball to Willian from Tomori. Is he going to do anything with it? It goes out for a corner. Good defending from, I think that was Yedlin from Newcastle. And it is going to be another corner. Here's Willian. And it's another corner kick. Kovacic couldn't get to that. And it's a goal. Who is it? Martinez. Oh, the referee's coming in. You know what happens. It's not going to be a goal. Every time, yeah, knew it. It apparently was a foul. Yeah, this is what I hate about this game. The only thing I would say about this, with this VAR in this game is that you already know it's going to be cancelled. I don't think I've ever seen a VAR give the goal after the goal has been scored. It always cancels it out, which is a bit unrealistic. I mean, yeah. Aspilicueta collects it up nicely, and we need to be careful here because we just let our heads go a bit after that goal was disallowed. I know Tomori was very furious to see that. Unlucky for Martinez not to get another goal to his tally, but if it was truly a foul, then fair play, it shouldn't have counted. And let's hope that's the case. 59th minute, guys. Not much that we've seen in this first half. Maybe that disallowed goal was probably the biggest chance we've had, to say the least. And here's another card potentially shown. Oh no, it just gets a warning. 61st minute, and we've still got a lot to do to get this result, which we actually do really need a win here. I'm not even joking. We do need a win, because Tottenham will probably win that. If we somehow lose this or even get a draw and Tottenham win the next game, it would make things even harder. Because even if we beat Tottenham the next game, I don't think we'll be able to reach them either way, and that is not very good at all towards our title winning race. 71st minute, guys. I think we need the sub. We just need someone there that can really go about and change the game. So we're going to bring in Pulisic for Martins, and let's bring on Mount for Kovacic again. I'm kind of making these changes very repetitively over the course of every game, because that's where I'm finding that I need to make changes. 83rd minute, guys. Can we somehow find a solution in these remaining 2 minutes? Again, a draw will not do. Kante commits a foul in the worst time possible. That's going to give Newcastle a few more minutes. And I think that might be game over, guys. I don't know how capable we are scoring in these final minutes, but it doesn't look very likely. And I think we've just given up the title race. But let's see what Tottenham do as well in their game. But yeah, here's Emerson. The whistle's probably gonna go. Newcastle, Willian. Oh, poor game, guys. Poor game, and that might be the title race over and done with. But let's just find out what Tottenham have done with their game. Where's Tottenham? Yeah, they've won 1-0, guys. So I think. Yeah, look. No, because what's going to happen now is we beat Tottenham next game. We'll be level on points with them. And that means they'll still be over us because of goal difference. So now we've got to win the Bournemouth game. And then hopefully hope that Tottenham lose or draw. So we've done no favours for ourselves whatsoever. So basically, I think in my opinion, I think we've screwed ourselves with this game. With that Newcastle game. But let's just find out what happens. I'm just going to be skipping through. I think Willian was in the team of the week, but I just want to skip through. I want to get this video done quickly as well because we are doing 4 games in one episode, which is quite a bit. I'm going to bring in Mount for Kovacic. I just don't know who I'm going to put. Martins. We'll keep Willian on because he's had some good games recently. Let's bring on Christensen again for Tomori. Let's bring on Pedro as well for Hudson-Odoi. Loftus-Cheek perhaps. Very difficult decisions. We might play with wingers here. We might have to play with wingers here. Purely because we want to give a bit more support to the complete forward, which is Martinez. So we need to support him more, and rather than having the wingers fully attacking. So let's see how that decision pans out. These are the formations, and we're good to go, guys. We are at Tottenham's turf. Again, a big rival game we have going on over here. And Tottenham have it all to play for, just as we have it. Kane nearly with an opener for his team, but it's going to be a corner kick for Tottenham, and it's a goal kick now. Dealt with that corner very nicely, but here's again Tottenham on the front foot. Kante is not going to get to that. Kane, he scores for Tottenham, and Christensen, who I've just entrusted to come back into the team, he commits a poor clearance, and that allows Kane to slot in the winner. And it is not looking good, guys. It is not looking good. We're absolutely getting pressured. And it's nearly another goal. I don't know how we're going to turn this game around. With how it stands right now, if we keep playing like this, it's not going to happen. And in fact, we're probably going to concede. 30 minutes in, guys. And yeah. Not good. Rose, summoned by the referee. He might get a yellow card here. Come on. Come on, lads. We've been so far this season. We can't let it go this way. Nothing you can do, though. Harry Kane, look, I am 157 million value. What can you do? Again, it further justifies the areas we're going to be aiming for transfers in this summer. So we're probably going to bring in 2 centre backs. So we're probably going to have to get rid of. Actually, Rudiger's not been bad. But Christensen, definitely not been that good this season at all. He's not developed at all, if anything. And he's not really helped the team. We're going to have to let him go. And again, Tomori, another young player who still needs to develop, so we can't fully entrust him to lead the team next season. I think that's a bit unrealistic to ask from a youngster. So we're definitely going to have to bring in a transfer, a big name in that defense to kind of marshal it around. Here's the second half, guys. A pretty dull and boring match, to be honest, from our perspective. I know Tottenham are overwhelmed with what's happening because this kind of basically means they've won the title. Miss Christensen. Martinez, Mount. Oh, I thought Martinez would have taken that, but he leaves it for Mount, who doesn't put a bad shot in. Here's Pulisic. What was that, Pulisic? Honestly, what is that? It's like the game just does it on purpose, just to like what's the point of even showing me that highlight if you're just gonna boot the ball like that? It's just, I don't get it. 63rd minute, guys. We're gonna have to go attacking. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even care anymore. Attacking. Whatever happens, happens. Maybe. I don't even know if I'm honestly. Fuck it. Christensen to Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta loses the ball like a fucking dumb shit that he is. And Kane, what to say for Arrizabalaga? He literally keeps us in the game. We didn't deserve to keep that out, to be honest. We've just dug a hole for ourselves. But Kepa saves it very nicely. I guess it's never too late. Alright, now it is too late. 2-0 to Spurs. And I think that just confirms their title winning. I don't even know what that second goal was, to be honest. What was Arrizabalaga doing? He just literally gave the ball to Sissoko and just slotted in the empty net. I'm just done. I am so done with this team, honestly. Let's put on Martins and Kovacic and Pedro. Why not? I think it'll be even worse because I think even Man City might overlap us at this point if they get a win in there. If I think the way things stand, it was. I guess it was a good season to get up to this point, but yeah, we crumbled in the last stage. We crumbled, and we gave Tottenham the win. So Tottenham win the league and basically against us. So yeah, Tottenham have won the Premier League title, and yeah, Man City have overlapped us by 2 points. We can close that gap, or we can get back to second potentially if we win our next game and they lose. But I don't think it matters anymore. What matters for me is that we've lost the title, and we just need to get top 4 spot, which is, I think we're guaranteed the 3rd spot now. Yeah, we're guaranteed. Even if we lose this and Liverpool win, they'll still make a maximum of 73 points, and they'll still be 1 below us. So we've guaranteed that 3rd spot, guys. That is how we finish the season, with a 3rd. And now we just need to make sure we wrap this season up. Not wrap it up, but let's just be honest with ourselves. We need to do a bit of damage control here and get a win against Bournemouth to just push the season off into the sunset. Because I know many fans are sour and very salty of how this season has ended, and me as well. But that is the reality. The wingers definitely haven't worked. We're going to probably put him as a poacher again because I don't even know anymore. Let's put on Abraham, though, as a poacher. We'll bring in Pedro for Pulisic, and let's give all these younger players a run in. Let's bring Hudson-Odoi for Martins. Loftus-Cheek on for Kante, and let's bring on, who else do we have? Let's bring on James for Azpilicueta. I'm going to bring Tomori on. And let's bring on Zuma. Who else we got? We've got Billy Gilmore, who I want to put on. Van Ginkel. Yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Final game to send off the season. And let's see how well we can finish it off. Bearing in mind, I'm not expecting too much out of this game because we've fielded a lot of young players who are still developing at the club. So let's see what happens. Here's Bournemouth with their first chance, potentially. Good tackle from Emerson. Pedro gets it. He is not able to get past his opponent. Abraham gets summoned by the referee. Is he going to get a yellow here? No, he's not. He just gets a warning. Alright, guys. Corner. Hudson-Odoi to Jorginho. Zuma. And there is a foul. VAR is trying to see if it's inside the box or not. It's a penalty, according to the referee. VAR has confirmed it was a penalty and not a free kick. I think Jorginho is going to take this one. Abraham is actually. Is he going to expand his tally? Yes, he is. A fine goal for Abraham. "37 minutes in. Emerson to Pedro. And it goes out for a corner. Another corner. Hudson-Odoi onto Abraham. And it is a foul from Pedro to stop that counter-attack going. Alright, guys. Half-time, 1-0. A good result considering the lineup we've currently placed. A win here will just be a bonus. And yeah, it's Hudson-Odoi down that right hand side. We haven't seen much of him. He does win us a corner, and let's see if we can make anything out of it. No, we can't. It's a goal kick. It's Abraham pushing forward. Emerson is going to reach that. Only gives the worst pass to Arrizabalaga, and again we're punished for a very poor defensive lapse. And 1-1 for Bournemouth. Fair play to them. You always got to be on the lookout for these kind of wrong passes, and he did get pressure to make that mistake, so no hard feelings. Abraham, Hudson-Odoi, and again a good chance. We just can't find the bottom of the net. Good link up there from Hudson-Odoi and Abraham. Again, two academy players. Is Pedro. Another corner. Oh my days. Hudson-Odoi. Back to Hudson-Odoi. And again cleared out. A very stubborn defense from Bournemouth. But they've got every right to play for I mean, however they want. Oh my. Alright guys, 88th minute. Supposedly our last chance of the game. Here's Abraham to Pedro, Hudson-Odoi. And again, another missed chance. It's just not working well. And it's a throw-in. 2 minutes in. Out of 3 minutes of added time is Jorginho to Hudson-Odoi. And that's a goal kick. Oh my days. It's just so bad. The team is just not focused at all. But again, we've got a lot of young and experienced players, so all over, guys. 1-1. That's the best we could have done. We remain in third. We don't quite manage to catch Man City. Not that we could have anyway, because even if we got a win, they won as well. So third spot in our first transitional season, where we've made some transfers, but ultimately we even found ourselves in first spot. But ultimately, we just couldn't finish off the season strong. And the game against Tottenham was, as I predicted, the title-winning match between two big rivals. And it's very, not embarrassing, because obviously fair play if you're the top team. But many fans could see it as very embarrassing to have a title-winning match against your rival and to supposedly lose and give them the trophy. So it is what it is, guys. But I hope you enjoyed this season. It's been full of ups and downs, and it is what we expected, to be honest. I mean, that was realistic looking into it. looking back at this, is it going to be a clear reflection to Lampard's season? That remains to be found. Yeah, a third finish is not bad at all. Yeah, so this is the ending table of the Premier League. I'm guessing every team has played their final game. Yes, everyone's on 38 games. If you guys want to see your favorite teams, maybe they're further down the table, I'll showcase it just now. So we've got Tottenham, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal, Leicester, West Ham, Norwich, Everton, Wolves, Watford, Crystal Palace, Brighton, Sheffield, Southampton, Bournemouth, Burnley, Aston Villa, and Newcastle. And unfortunately, the relegation teams that will get relegated are Burnley, Aston Villa, and Newcastle. So unfortunately, they'll be heading down to the Championship, and they've got to hit the restart button and try to come back stronger in the Premier League. In terms of the player statistics, guys, we have our top goal scorer, which is Abraham, top league goal scorer, which is also Abraham, most assists, Willian, most player of the match awards, Pulisic, highest average rating is Willian, most bookings, Kante, most red cards, we haven't had really anyone get any red card, most appearances, Arrizabalaga with 56 games, youngest player, Bill Gilmore, oldest player, Caballero, highest transfer fee paid was Lautaro Martinez, and the highest transfer fee received is Ross Barkley. Let's see how Ross Barkley is doing. He's playing for Crystal Palace. He's got 4 goals, 5 assists in 16 games. So he's we could say he's perhaps had a somewhat decent second half to the season. But that is where we end it, guys. And I'm not going to be starting any more series. In the coming weeks, that is. I'm not going to be starting any more series on this game. I'm just going to finish the Man United series, and obviously the London FC, we still got a lot of work to do on that one. So that's going to be my focus for now. And I'll make a poll pretty soon to see if you guys want to see the second season of the Chelsea career mode, where we make even more transfers and obviously see if we can match the position that we finished this season and possibly advance past this third spot and actually win the title potentially. But overall, guys, we've won the Carabao Cup. So it's not been a trophyless season. We've won the Carabao Cup. What else did we win? Did we win the Super Cup against? No, we lost the Super Cup against Burnley. Sorry, not Burnley. Liverpool. Yeah, so not a trophyless first season as manager. We've exceeded expectations because with the current squad we had starting at the start of the season, maybe realistically we should have been looking at a 5th or 6th spot in the table, but we've actually even reached that first spot and held it for as little as we could, but we still reached it, which is a landmark. So yeah, I think in my opinion it was a pretty good season, despite the club's ambition of obviously being challengers. But I think everyone had realistic expectations going forward that we would maintain a respectable league standing rather than really challenging for that first spot, which we actually ended up doing. So we over exceeded those expectations very well. Champions League we didn't do very well. FA Cup we exited in the quarterfinal, but we did win the Carabao Cup. So for what it's worth, that is a trophy. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.